Hi there, Aries. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, along with Mr. Fire Dragon, and this is your October 1st through 15th general astrology and tarot reading. First, before we get started, a couple of quick notes. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Aries out there. If it does resonate with you, those messages are meant for you. If it does not, kick it on out to another Aries, and it's meant for them. This is mostly going to correspond to Aries Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Aries cross-watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you have not already, please do reach out, click that subscribe button, and also give it a dragon claw up by hitting that like and letting us know that you enjoyed the content. The channel is still very new, and I'm just so grateful to everybody who has already subscribed, and those of you who've reached out for personal readings or just given words of encouragement. It's been really awesome getting to know so many of you out there. So anyway, let's go ahead, little dragon. We're going to get started with some basic astrology information for you, Aries. This is going to be an interesting time for you because we're right in the thick of Libra season. Libra is the sign that is on the direct opposite end of your sign, Aries. So there's a lot of balancing, sometimes a lot of push and pull feeling energy where it's like you feel pulled in two different directions. That's not strange at all for you to be feeling that during this time. We do have some big emotions going on, so I'll read those off of my list and tell you what they mean for you as we go. Alright, so like I said, all that Libra energy, that's going to be highlighting your general house of relationships. So don't be surprised, Aries, if most of October is really focused on your most personal and close relationships. And that can include romance, friendships, co-workers, dynamics with family members. All one-on-one relationships are affected under that. So yeah, just watch out for those things because you will definitely be called on to be more diplomatic, less self-satisfying, because Aries, we know you guys like to be first in line, and you may be finding yourself literally or figuratively giving up your first spot or your seat for someone else. That could be definitely happening. And you know, this is that time of year that is all about harmonizing and balance, so the more that you do that, generally the happier and more in sync with the universal energies you are going to be. So on October 3rd, Pluto goes direct. That's a big, far out there planet. It's actually a small planet, but it's way out there. And that is the ruler of Scorpio. So when Pluto goes direct, that really gets us moving again, especially when it comes to anything that's been hidden below the surface, secrets revealed, mysteries revealed. You'll be feeling that absolutely. That's going direct in your 10th house of career as well, Aries. So be on watch for that. You're going to be experiencing quite a lot of forward movement, especially in the areas of career, personal power, and just your own raw magnetism. Any kind of power struggles or weird stuff that was going on under the, you know, behind the scenes or under the surface, all that starts coming to light. If you kept saying, you know what, this person's driving me crazy at work, they'll get called out. That's going to happen, and that's over a 7-month period of Pluto going direct. Starts October 3rd. So Mercury is going to make a quick movement into Scorpio on October 4th. Venus as well is going to follow into Scorpio on October 9th, which will shift up some of that Libra energy into that Scorpio house for you guys. So that's going to make relationships take a deeper, more intense, passionate turn. You may definitely feel more sexy or more passionate in that way, more physically demonstrative, but this also gets into a deeper psychological, investigative energy in your relationship. So it's like you really want to get to know what makes you tick, what makes them tick, what feels good to them, what doesn't feel good to them. It's really the understanding of human nature. So that will be definitely with you for the rest of the month of October. And then we're building up to the full moon. So, you know, we start October with the new moon energy, so it's a very nice building energy. And the full moon this month is actually going to be in your sign of Aries, so you are the highlighted full moon sign, and that happens on October 13th. Check the chat back with the channel, because I will be always doing a full moon reading each month, and it will be your special full moon sign, this time Aries, which is very exciting. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into starting your card reading. I'm going to be using 3 tuning forks just to kind of get the energy cleared, centered, focused, grounded for everyone. I'm using the forks for the root chakra, heart chakra, and third eye this time. So we're just going to take a few moments to get a deep breath and just be ready to take in the messages that come through for your cards. All right, Aries, so let's go ahead and see what's up for you. All right, dearest angels, divine guardians of light, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with us as we do the reading for October 1st through 15th for the Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising sign of Aries. Please watch over their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. Okay, Aries, so this is fresh starts. There comes the Fool card up from the Major Arcana. So that's your first card. I'm going to pull one of those for you, and then we're going to do a crystal card. So the Fool is all about fresh starts, following your heart, taking the leap of faith, of return to an innocent spirit. To me, that feels very, very online with your own energy, Aries. So this is a very beautiful energy where you're really starting something fresh at the beginning of this October through to the middle. So let's check a crystal card for you and see which crystal is most aligned with you right now. Ooh, I love it. So this is a favorite of mine, is the black tourmaline. I'm actually wearing some tourmaline on my wrist right now. It's a wonderful root chakra stone. It's very protective. It's very great. It's great for absorbing negativity. Anybody that brings negativity your way or any situation, it's a really wonderful stone to use to protect your own energetic field and your own auric field. This goes along with smudging, so this could also be a time, Aries, where it's good to either burn a little sage or incense, take a sea salt bath, get kind of cleared. And because this is that root chakra, it's good we use the root chakra fork today. So that's really encouraging you as well to get grounded, to get stable, to get centered. I know that black tourmaline is not a very expensive stone, so that could be a really easy one for you to get a hold of as well for your personal use. So now we're going to go ahead and pull a spirit animal card and see which one of these guys comes up to be with you for this first 2 months of October. Okay, Aries, look at that. So you've got the giraffe spirit. That is the see the big picture. The giraffe is all about being able to see way up high and see, you know, the extended view, but they're also very able and capable of reaching up into the tree branches and getting the goodies out of there. So I love that for you, because again, this is very similar energy to me for, you know, the Fool card, which is really taking that leap of faith, seeing things from a different perspective, getting the big picture. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do a full tarot spread for you with the Celtic Cross to see what comes up for these first 2 weeks of October. And I'm going to use 2 different tarot decks. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite and the Osho Zen, so that we can see what kind of energies are the strongest across 2 decks. Okay, Aries, so the first card coming out is our Four of Pentacles. Another Pentacle card is coming up underneath. Alright, oh, the Fool card comes up again, so we're definitely into that proper energy there. Okay, oh wow, okay, so good stuff. Let's go ahead and start out with that. So in the immediate past position there, Aries, there is that Fool card. So you're already on the right track. You're already following that energy of renewal and innocence and fresh new beginnings with that card, which is a really beautiful thing to see. Let's pull a card to clarify the Fool, please. Yes, and some kind of cycles have been completed, Aries, because both this Ten of Pentacles is in the past position on top of the Fool, and then coming into your immediate future is also the Ten of Pentacles. So this is a really beautiful indicator that there is some abundance, some kind of completion of either a project or a cycle where you finally get something you've really wanted, desired. This goes towards building, you know, a stronger home system, better relationship, all kinds of things. And work especially comes into that. It isn't without a lot of effort. You have put in quite a lot of work around that. But right now, Aries, at this very moment, here's the Four of Pentacles, which is in the center. So this is how you're kind of feeling. It's like you've, even if you've been having better luck or better fortune, you almost don't trust it because you've been through quite a bit and you're just going, oh, I don't know, I gotta hold on to what I got. So let's clarify this Four of Pentacles and see what more this guy can tell us. Okay, so not Pisces. I want to say Pisces. So Aries, there could be a Pisces. Whenever I slip up and call a sign a different name, I always take that as confirmation from Spirit that there could be something strongly connected with Pisces for you. And this last full moon cycle was a Pisces full moon coming up to the Aries full moon. So this could be a definite connection for you. But the reason I think too is because this is telling me about your intuition. And so Aries, you've got to listen deep within so that you can deal with any feelings of fear, any feelings of lack, any feelings that you may not have enough to carry you forward, because that's really often where that Four of Pentacles comes from, is that we fear not having enough, and so we hold on a little too tightly, whether it's to our own heart. We don't want to let people in because we're afraid of being hurt. We don't give much of our resources out because we're afraid of not having enough, etc. So this is telling you to tap into your deeper intuition, your deeper spirit, Aries, because you've got to listen to that inner voice, and that's going to help you to know, should I open my heart? Should I open my wallet? You know, all those kind of things will come through. So on the undercurrent, on the subconscious, what, you know, your deeper consciousness needs to tell you is that everything is really going to be all right, because that Nine of Pentacles is very grounded, very earthy, very stable. So let's get a clarifier, please, Spirit, on the Nine of Pentacles. Yes, and you're cutting through a lot of old ways of thinking with this Ace of Swords. So to me, when that Nine of Pentacles comes up with that, it's really saying, you know, you're cutting through a lot of the old mental chaos and noise and things that used to really make you feel afraid, and you're stepping deeper into that grounded energy, and that's really what your deeper conscious mind wants you to know. On the top of your immediate consciousness, higher mind, is that Four of Swords, Aries. So there is a part of you that just needs a little bit of a mental break, because you have been really working your mind over time, thinking too much, doing too much, having too much anxiety, worry, etc. And now it's time. Spirit really wants you to know that it's time to just give yourself a little mental break. You can return to the action when you're ready, but you got to give yourself time to unwind. So let's get a clarifier on that one, please. Okay, yeah, that's all about balance. The Six of Pentacles comes up on top of that, Aries. So this is definitely about balancing the time that you spend with work, the time that you spend putting out a lot of mental and physical energy. The Six of Pentacles, again, you've got a lot of pentacles coming up in this reading, so there's definitely some, you know, thoughts about money and balance and resources and manifestation. So it's like, again, it's reminding you, you know, don't give too much, but don't keep it all for yourself either. It's really having the balance, which is all about that Libra energy. And because it is about relationships as well, I would say that this could definitely get into joint finances. The way that you both, the way that you both deal with your money together is a big issue coming up to the surface. I think that you definitely can work through it, but over top of this Ten of Pentacles, the only thing really blocking that, Aries, is that Five of Cups, because you've got to move into a new, stable, fully manifested, happier reality, and you're having a hard time kind of really letting go of the old emotional baggage and the old emotional routines that you sort of fell into, especially if this is an established relationship where you had a lot of issues around money, around how you handled resources, and it's like, well, let's try something new and let's heal this going forward. And so getting into that, it's like, but you got to let go of that emotional baggage and hurt and pain that came with it, because that's in the past and it's not coming back. So let's move up the side here, Aries, and see a little bit more into this. Yeah, okay. This makes so much sense. So the suggested, you know, approach is really to embrace these material and physical gifts that the universe is bringing, Aries. Look at that Ace of Pentacles. But then over top of it is that Seven of Wands. So it's like you've really got to manage not to let the stress get to you. It's like the stress is the thing. You know, having too much on your plate is the thing. So the more that you can simplify, Aries, the better, because there's a little bit of risk of like burnout or just working yourself too, you know, it's like burning the candle at both ends, and you gotta watch your physical energy here with these cards coming up like this. So yeah, what you need to know, you've definitely got that heartbreak. Like I said, there's been some emotional wounding, there's been some pain with that Three of Swords. Let's get a clarifier for that, please, Spirit. Yeah, and it's definitely about love. I mean, it comes up with the Lovers. So this is really all about, you know, communication has got to heal a relationship. If you communicate well and you get all your thoughts out there, you have a very good chance of success. And if you do all that and it still isn't coming back together, then it could be time to walk away. But it's really, you know, important to put in the effort first. Make sure that you're communicating well, because that's how you get over that heartbreak. That's how you get through it. Then going into the hopes and fears position, this is a moving forward very quickly with your own energy, that Knight of Wands. So there definitely is a fiery moving forward. Part of you is afraid of moving forward really fast, and part of you's, you know, concerned that you won't get there fast enough. So there's a little bit of apprehension around that both ways, coming and going. Let's pull a clarifier on this Knight of Wands, please. Very favored though, Aries. Absolutely very favored. You really do not have to worry about this. Ace of Pentacles coming through again from a different deck. You've got 2 Tens of Pentacles, 2 Aces of Pentacles. These are amazing cards for abundance, for resources, for finances improving. So absolutely, even if you're getting through some painful emotional stuff and dealing with some sensitive wounding, there is so much to be grateful for, looks like, coming in here to me. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful cards. And then the outcome card gets really good as well with that Ace of Cups. This is spiritual blessing, emotional fulfillment and healing, you know, compassion and empathy really being overflowing in abundance. That is the hand of spirit coming in. So let's pull a clarifier for the Ace of Cups, please. Yes, and this again, there's such a balance here, Aries. This is a beautiful reading of that Eight of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Cups. So this is really, it's like Spirit is coming in and giving you this gift, and if you work with it each day, one day at a time, stay grounded in that energy and focused on getting that, you know, moving forward one day at a time, it's a gorgeous outcome for you. I absolutely love this spread because to me it shows you really overcoming quite a bit of old emotional pain, and spirit really coming in and bringing through amazing gifts of both emotional care and healing, and as well as financial and material healing. So very beautiful messages, Aries. I'm going to pull just 2 more cards for you, one Archangel and one Archangel message for a last bit of advice here. Ooh, Aries, I tell you what, it doesn't get more confirmation than that. Relationship harmony. We're all into the time of Libra, which is all about harmony and relationships. So there that is, Archangel Raguel. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. I love it. And let's pull one oracle card to go along with that. And so ask. This is always about, remember to ask. Ask your angels for help, Aries. Don't be quiet, because angels are that way. That's the way the divine law works, is that they can't come in and help us unless we request them to do. They're not just going to interfere in our life otherwise. Okay, so ask us to help you in the situation, and we'll immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is the free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. All right, Aries, so ask for any help that you need with relationships, with, you know, harmonizing, with helping you to communicate better. It's just a gorgeous reading. So I'll see you all soon. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye-bye.